Jaylen Brown, 19 points, 6 rebounds. Going to work on Banchero. And Brown slips and falls, keeps the ball though. Now Horford, he'll try a three. Can't get it. Banchero with the rebound. Banchero, extra pass. Wagner's three, no good. Wagner 3 of 9 from 3. Orlando 29%. Boston 35%. Tatum against Banchero. Tatum goes right at his chest and finishes. Gorgeous play by Jason Tatum with the left hand.
Well, now you see a couple of drives here where they're able to get to the rim because Orlando is extended, trying to make sure they take away any clean three-point looks.
32 for Tatum. A lot of contact away from the play.
Money players in these situations. Of course, you've got Tatum, but Derek White also a guy typically that's going to have his fingerprints in a moment like this.
Orlando 9 of 12 at the free throw line here in the fourth quarter when it matters most. 4 minutes to go. 6-point lead. Banchero's got 29. Tatum with the ball has 32. Shot clock at 4. Tatum fouled by Banchero. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Game 4 Sunday ABC with New York up 2-1. Horford wins the tap. It actually looked like Carter tapped it to him. And a timeout by Joe Mazzulla to drop a play with 8 on the shot clock. Their bread and butter has eluded them. They're 2 of 13 from 3 here in the second half. A foul called before the ball's inbounded.
Just a decoy. They're trying to get Jason Tatum to come off the floor, and all you're doing is trying to impede Porzingis' progress. A little bit too much contact down there.
Magic had an 11-point or 12-point lead rather at one point here in the second half. Boston led by as many as 11. That was in the first half. Derek White gets past Caldwell Pope all the way to tie the game at 91.
This is what all that three-point shooting does to you, David. Extends you to such an extent. If you're able to beat your man off the dribble, you can get all the way to the rim.
17-5 run. They close the second quarter with a similar run. Spin and finish by Wagner. What a play to give Wagner another basket inside. And Orlando by 2, a 30-point night for him. Now Wagner trying to defend Tatum. Horford screens. Banchero on the switch. Has Tatum. Shot clock at 9. Tatum putting it on the floor. Spinning, fall away. Front rim, no. And it's rebounded by Orlando.
Sensational defense by Paolo Banchero in that one-on-one with Tatum. Perfectly timed his contest.
Shot clock at 8. Wagner going to work on Porzingis. Timer at 5. Wagner driving. Layup is good off glass. Magic take a 4-point lead. 32 for Wagner. Pritchard driving on Harris. Underneath. Got it stripped. Loose ball. Banchero there for Orlando. Banchero's got to get it across the timeline and does to avoid the 8-second call.
Great activity by Harris to rake down, force that turnover. Now Wagner, another opportunity to operate in the middle of the floor with a live dribble.
Wagner for 3. Ball batted around. Carter hustling for it. On the sideline, out of bounds. They got Jaylen Brown on Wendell Carter. Remember, Brown's got 5 fouls, so it'll be Horford on Wagner. Shot clock at 5. Wagner for 3 over Horford, and Horford blocked it. Out of bounds to the Celtics. They just changed the call and gave the ball back to Orlando with 1.3 on the shot clock. They're saying nobody touched it after Horford got the block.
Well, clearly Horford tipped that ball under the basket.
Inbound Wagner. Oh, he missed it right at the rim. That was a great play. They just couldn't execute. White up the court all the way to the cup, and it's a 2-point game. Nobody stopped penetration that time, and White with the easiest basket for him all night. 4-second difference in the game, and shot clock's ball batted into the backcourt. Banchero in trouble. And an 8-second backcourt violation. 8-second backcourt violation. So it's Orlando ball. You see there, Tatum deflected it. Boston not going to foul. 7 to shoot. 10 on the game clock. Here's Banchero on the wing. 3 to shoot. Banchero driving, doubled, gives it up. Wagner for 3 as the shot clock expires. No. Long rebound, Tatum. They got to call a timeout. They do. They can advance the ball now. They'll put some time back on the clock, you would imagine. White lobs, and the ball hit the rim, and the game is over. The Orlando Magic back in the series. They win Game 3, 95-93.